Good morning, Year 7. Here to do another tutorial with you. Today we're going to be doing one which is called masking. To do this, once again, you're going to need your fabric, you're going to need your paintbrush, you're going to need some paint, and you're also going to need masking tape. Now we have all different sizes and thicknesses of this at school, so depending on what kind of pattern you're wanting, you can play around with it a little bit to get a different effect. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is start off by working out what design you're wanting, and you're going to get your sticky tape or masking tape and place it down. Now make sure, this is a little bit too long, but make sure it's going over the edge if you're wanting to go from one side all the way to the other. If it's a little bit too short, you will have issues, and this way you can make sure it's nice and secure. If you're wanting to do a checkered pattern, which is what I'm going to show you today, what you can then do is use your masking tape as a bit of a guide or as a measure. So I'm going to put this second one down very lightly, okay, like so. But then what I'm going to do is get my next piece, put it down because I want that one to stick. And then what I'm going to do is actually rip off this middle one, okay? And then I know it's going to be the perfect gap in between each bit of masking tape. And I'm going to put that one down again as my guide. Get the next piece. Put it down nice and tight. Once again, lift it off, okay? Next one, I'm going to put it long ways. Now some people like to do some on a diagonal, some like to put actually just random bits of masking tape down, which they can have like a little spotted effect. It's really up to you if you're wanting to use this technique. Some people actually spell out their name using the masking tape to use that as a cool effect as well, and then they can have their name on their fabric. Once again, doing the same method, putting down the next one, making sure that one's down nice and tight, and then I'm going to pull this one off. Put it back down again. Get the next one. Okay, always make sure before you start painting that you do have paper underneath you. So I'm going to very gently pick this up because I forgot to put my paper down. Then get your paint, get rid of all the excess, and then start the painting process. You can use different colors. I've only got purple that I've grabbed and brought home with me, but you can play around with it as much as you like, depending on what your design is going to be. When you finish, make sure you go over all your bits of paint and make sure that your brush strokes are all going in the same direction. It just makes a nicer finish, okay? You would let that dry and then we'll see the magic. So this is the finished product of our masking. What you could do if you're getting really creative is put some more masking tape sort of partly over some of these or in another area, and you could put in a second color or another design. You could do our sponging in this area. It's really up to you how creative you want to be. But that's our final product. Have a good day.